LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the StarSeries CIS Qualifiers. We're into map 2 of forZe versus EPG. And our second map, possibly our final map, will be Inferno for this one. Hadgees. This is a difficult map for EPG. They have struggled on Inferno in most every series and match that they've played in the past 3 months. They've lost to so many teams, including the likes of forZe, who beat them 16-14 on this map. So maybe they might be able to turn it around against forZe, but forZe will start things off on CT side. They got their knife choice. Admittedly, they are a T-sided team, but if they get a good half out of this first half, then I think it's already going to be over. And even then, I still think this one might be over for EPG. It sucks a lot because I do like EPG. I think they've got so much talent in that roster. Take a quick look at our Group A standings at the moment. Space Jam earlier today to take a nice simple series above Pro 100, a team who are struggling with their newest lineup. EPG and forZe, the winner of this one, will be going to face Space Jam. The loser will drop down to face Pro 100 in the lower bracket part of things. Group B, meanwhile, if you want to go check out the A stream, Hollywood have already beaten out Vega 2-0 to take their spot in the upper winners match. Flipside and Good Job is going on right now over on that stream. Of course, twitch.tv/starladder_CS_EN. You're on to EN2, where this match is what we're playing here for the CIS Qualifiers. Here we go. Pistol round, EPG, all Kevlar, no utility, no upgraded pistols, no raid boss, and Jerry's got the CZ out. Already a good dinking from the T side at first, though. Malik going aggressive, and Fenvicious will take him down. Hisky gets another trade back to a 4 versus 4, however, and the CTs move quickly into try and mop up the pieces that's left of EPG, but EPG are taking good control, getting the frags towards their favour. Jerry with a CZ, no Kevlar, he does get taken down by a Lion. And aggression from forZe towards mid will get shut down instantly. Face crack, rotating back away. Not much he can do from this position. The defuse kit, I don't think forZe even bought a defuse kit. I thought it was on Jerry, but he had a CZ, so it's not possible. A 1 versus 4. Face crack. Spotted on the cross. They tap him up. Hooch gets the frag. And it's a simple affair for EPG to open things up. This is really what they wanted to get, though. They wanted this starter, especially on T side, where they aren't really very confident on T side Inferno at all. Need a good start right here, else they will be going very quickly into their last lifeline of the group stage. So here we go. XSE, it's the man with a scout. Again going aggressive for forZe. Trying to gain mid control early on, but does get forced back away on the initial face. So CTs are forced back into all the standout positions. Malik will peek and get shut down of his own accord. Hooch takes him out of the action. Smoke's going down. Hisky is the man here. Towards the pit. Molotov's flashbangs come through. Krieg completely blind as he drops down, but still managed to take the frag back on 3 HP. XSC, no problem getting that trade. Scout, 1 shot, 1 kill. EPG a 4-on-3 situation. Fenvicious and Yekindar starting to peek up. Face crack on a 5-7 flashbang, so he can't spot these CTs. I thought he locked on towards the door because it was yellow. XSC trying to defend back from Coffins as Jerry goes down. He is the last man to defend. They know where he is. They've got enough time to rotate. Bomb should get planted on A. XSE, there's not much he can do from this position. 1-on-3. Could get the frag on the last man here. Back towards new box. Yekindar spotted. Tapped up for the first frag. Second shot misses. Very far away, but gets himself back behind cover, trying to stay alive as the T-side creep and crawl. Look at Hooch. Mac 10 out, could get $600, or he could get himself plenty much more money. The knife is out. I think we know what he wants. Next SE just going to creep, and die. Doesn't even need the right click, it's easy. 2-0 for EPG. A nice start. And money to play with off the second round. But EPG will keep their SMGs in play and Mac 10s on Fen. Vicious, Hooch, and Kree. 2 AKs also to play with on Yekindar and Lion. And they're up against the USPs of the CT side. They stack A. So actually this could be a decent opportunity if the SMGs peek forward and they get the frags as appropriate. Then those would be money in the bank for days. Potentially at least. But forZe could also be set up decently to shut this whole thing down. They've got a 5-man crossfire, essentially, from 2 different angles. And actually, they'll make it work onto the first frag. 3 for 2, 3 for 3. Iski's still staying alive with Malik on 3 HP as well. It's a 2-on-1. How have they done this, forZe? The kills came in on the AKs as well, so like they denied as much money as possible to the T side. Then Vicious will finally turn on towards Hiski. Take him down, turn the AK to his favor. I don't think he knows how much HP Malik has. Lack of communication as well. I don't know if they can see the amount of damage done on these servers, on these configs. Surely he must realise that Malik was here. Malik will get an AK, and at this point he can probably just back off. He's got a very little chance to make this retake happen. So we want to save the AK into forZe's buy round, and that would be, I think, more than fine. I mean, they've done more than enough to take 4 players out, one of which is an AK-47. It's major investment loss for Elements Pro. And yet, the other 3 were Mac 10, sure, but they also had Kevlar helmets, utility that didn't get used. Malik's going to get a backstab. Ooh, can he seriously get Fen Vicious? No way. No way. Spray out. No! If he just held on, I guess he wouldn't have got the retake either way. If he just held on, aimed and shot at the head as appropriate, just rather than rushing it out. They didn't have a defuse kit, so he was out of time anyway. If he got that one frag, though, then he would have been able to put serious damage, make the round extremely expensive for EPG. But as it stands, EPG 3-0 up, investing the money they received from the knife kills and the farmed up cash from last 3 rounds. 3-0. XSE gets Kree, though, opening things up out towards second mid, it seems. forZe in the advantage for the most part, actually. forZe will get forced back at the very least from the B-bomb site, so there's that much for EPG. Take mid control as well. Yekindar not going to spot Malik, but Malik may spot him first unless Yekindar spots him, or he does in the corner, waiting for his head to peek out. Sprays out, and there it is. 2 frags come back for the T side as 1 comes through from the CT side. Face crack on boost spot, sprays on 1, looks for the second frag and controls it pretty well to take down Vicious and Lion, but Hooch chimes right back, keeping things even. The bomb will go down. A 2 versus 2 retake for Hiski and SSE. With a defuse kit in play as well, forZe should have at least a decent chance to make this whole thing work. The AWP is going to be the main problem from XSE, and they've all backed out of the B-bomb site, actually, so Hooch could probably peek on this as soon as he hears the defuse get tapped and just take the AWP shot. But XSE is the man that's going to peek up. Did he see the gun barrel? Don't think he did. He's going to see the utility, though, and try and take the peek flick too far. And the bomb's going to get defused. Sticking it is HXE. Molotov on. He's going to stick it down. And Hooch actually does get the frag. Close range against SXE. Quick scope, no scope. They don't hit. And Hooch defends for as long as he can. And just about stop the defuse coming in from forZe. It was inches and pixels away from being a forZe round there. 4-0. forZe have CZs out. A 5.7 and a P250 as well for the CT side. A half buy for the CTs. One play without Kevlar down. XSE caught out by a flashbang. Completely blind spray comes through from the Mac 10 crew. He's got his 600. CTs look for a little bit more. I think he's going to hear those footsteps coming through. Can find Yekindar. Sprays on through with the CZ. No, Yekindar takes him down. One more kill to the favor of the T side. They just continue on through. Malik, last man standing on A, and he goes down. It's all jump to Jerry and face crack. They do tap up. Actually, the 5.7 does get Yekindar down, and the AK picked up efficiently. Maybe return on to Fenvicious. 3 versus 2. Do they realize the player is here towards Arch, though? Hooch going to try and see if he can get a good backstab against face crack. Is he going to go for another knife? No, he's just going to have to settle with the headshot instead. But we'll spot Jerry. Jerry will take him back. So 3 AKs have to stay out of play for the T side, and damage has been done by forZe. The AK picked up on Jerry. No defuse. Get this defuse together. I think he'll just hold back in the apartments, look for the exit frags. Can see the 5th to the favor of EPG, but in the knowledge that they could still reset them and get those 5 back. It's a 5-0 max loss bonus start for EPG. Yeah, on that half buy, forZe will be happy, knowing that they did a lot of damage to the T side. Pause coming out for forZe, tactical in nature. As Loot Bet have finally turned their odds to the favour of EPG. At the start of this series, at the start of Train, it was about 3.45. Now, oh sorry, 3.45 for EPG. Now it's 3.6 for forZe. So, they're starting to see a potential, of course, if you do think it. forZe can turn it around right now to win map 2, then you can, of course, log on to loot.bet and you can place your bets. Personally, I'd stick on EPG. But considering their stance in this map in the past, I'm not sure whether that be the case. You could get some value out of forZe. Might be a slow start for this CT side, and you can see that some of the players are starting to connect a few frags together. Maybe this rifle round might turn things around for the CT side. forZe have the AWP on XSE. Jerry saved that AK. 3M forZe. The AK-47 is the Mac 10 for Kree, and the AWP for Align. Kree is going to be burning alive initially out towards Boiler and Apartments. Molotovs go in. CTs hold back. Malik spots out the first man, tags Yekindar down to 53 HP, and backs right off. forZe playing this rather passively. Catching peaks and falling back, giving map control to EPG in the knowledge that they've done their work for the moment and they can focus fire on them in the next 45 seconds. They have only a little bit of time, less than a half a round to make the execution work. EPG start moving in towards the A-bomb site. They've left Fenvicious and Lion, the AWP, and one of the AKs back towards B to hold or rotate. They've already pushed the 3rd man over towards this B-bomb site, so maybe they are just keeping presence held and they're trying to lurk in against the CT side. Maybe they might be splitting it. It looks like they've gone towards Arch, so they're completely uncontested, and now XSE may have a hell of a challenge up against him. Trying to challenge, just can't get these AWP shots, and now the CTs realise what's up. Jerry here towards the smoke, takes down the first. XSE gets down Kree, so for the most part the defensive is working out, and look at this, they're looking at the crossfire. It's all Yekindar alone towards the A-bomb site, and well out of position. His entire T-side teammates have fallen to pieces. The whole force is down, and forZe force their first on the CT board. A disaster for EPG. An absolute disaster for them. Now the timeout comes through. A second for forZe, but they will take the technical problem. TeamSpeak issues, apparently. That's fair enough. Got to resolve these problems. Communication is one of those things that is pretty crucial for Counter-Strike, so allow forZe their opportunity to quickly sort out said TeamSpeak problems and we can jump straight. XSE's got packet loss. So I would recommend that they join my TeamSpeak server, but I don't think mine will work from Russia. I am not of the belief that the ping will be good enough. Here we go. forZe ready to get back into the next round. EPG going to force the issue back away. Of course, Yekindar with his AK and flying into the utility. Double flash smoke set. Still got his Kevlar, still got his helmet, and of course the AK-47 as saved in the last round. And the Lion's got the AWP to play with. He's been kind of quiet so far for EPG. Not getting a whole lot of frags on this T-side board. Well, he's not as many as I'd like to see him. He is a star AWPer for this side, but so far, forZe's been doing a pretty decent job of shutting him down. Look at his boost from XS. He spots the first man, takes down the Lion as the first casualty in this round. Out and out. And the point has been proven. forZe are happy to sit with that again, back into their passive angle. They've got the opening pick, they've got the opening challenge won. They just back away. Wait for EPG to come to them. They have to do so. They've got a minute and 10 to make this work. XSE still going to peek in from Banana and take down Hooch. Meanwhile, Hixie is waiting for Yekindar, and he takes him out in full. It's been another disastrous round for EPG. The second in a row for this T-side. And Fenvicious and Kree don't have a lot left in the tank. They will peek up towards Arch. They could catch face crack. He will peek him with the AK, spot the first man, spray his way on through, but now the CTs know what's up with that side. They wrap back towards Arch. Jerry's going to be ready for this. He's holding in from Speedway, and we'll hear the players coming in towards CT spawn. Taps up one, takes him down. Kree will get the trade, but it's a 1 for 4 and a 1 versus 4 for the last player alive from EPG. The CT's closing in the backstab. They should be able to shut him down, and indeed they will be able to do so. Another simple round for forZe. EPG just crumble to pieces around this entire T side. XSE already peeks up, takes the first frag, shuts down Hooch. Spots the second man, can't get the frag against him. The incendiary will keep them back for a couple of seconds. Or not, it doesn't matter, he still gets one more frag, backs up into highway, and EPG keep going towards this archer position. A 4K for the AWP, and no scope at the last. It's anti-eco kills, but still. Great AWP control. The shutdown from the CT player. The CTs this time push the AWP towards the apartments, whether they're reading onto what EPG want to do. They haven't really gone towards apartments many times, and when they have, they've been shut down relatively easy with the setups that forZe have already put in place. I'm not sure whether they want to put the AWP there this round. By the way, EPG not going to have any apartments control. They once again go towards long. They once again go towards Arch. Malik is going to be there to try and cut them off. He takes down one. Meanwhile, Jerry pushes in the backhand side and takes Fenvicious out a Lion. Picks Malik back meanwhile. 4 on 3. And the B site is empty for forZe, and finally Elements Pro have managed to make this wraparound play work, unless Jerry has anything to say about it. He takes down Kree, but a Lion doubles down. And the bomb will get planted all up to Husky and XSE Power. to retake into this one. Hiski close on Yekindar, 20 HP, but Yekindar still wins out the fight. And it leaves it up to the AWP to look for an exit frag or two, but definitely not going to be a round coming in for forZe. You have to concede a 6th. Although, it's still, exit frag is going to make it a very expensive ordeal for the CT side. And yeah, 6-3 to the favour of Elements Pro Gaming. Still money to play with for forZe. They managed to get some very confident rounds out in the last few, so 4 or 5 players staying alive per piece. XSE spotted the first man. At very least he was spotted by the first man. Flashbang may have been a little bit different. Of course, we can't see exactly what the players are seeing, but smokes go down. Oh, Hixie does take Yekindar out. Kree will trade him back down. Lion takes down Malik as XSE left alone with the AWP. Lion will turn a 2K towards him, so he's starting to get multi-frags in these rounds. He's starting to be a serious impact to the T side. Face crack gets taken out by forZe as well, so EPG very nicely holding on to this 7th round, it seems. Jerry, not much you can do. He'll creep out towards second mid. Let's see if you can try to take that forZe, but I imagine this will be a frag towards the T side player. Yeah, just catching him off guard at the right time. 7-3 to the favour of EPG, and forZe once again going to lose out on all their investment, but they've still got money to invest into. The AWP already out from XSE, so those savings coming in handy a few rounds later. The T side want a confident T side half, and against forZe is exactly what you want to be seeing here from EPG. T side going well on forZe's map pick. So once again, the AWP, the 4 M4s come out from Elements Pro. forZe is going to take the initial peek back in, try and force anybody there. I don't know if the AWP is going to peek towards B. XSE has been rather flexible with how he plays this one, peeking out towards mid, trying to go for the banana play. Everything from this lone CT player. forZe is eventually going to peek up towards the CT side of the map, and XSE will get the first frag towards second mid as forZe falls to 36 HP. This is a nice advantage that's been gained by the CT side, whether they know it or not. Low HP on a second easy frag. Good tip to the favour of the T side. Actually, XSE is going to trade places with Jerry. And the AWP will defend B site. Nice smart play from forZe. Keeping EPG guessing on where they're going to be at. Flashbang in from Hooch, trying to fake it out. XSE still going to have a decent angle above him. We'll spot him, tap him up, and take his leg down, but not the kill. Sadly, his teammate isn't going to get the trade. Jerry catches off Kree towards Arch side, denies them going towards the B side, gets 2 kills for his trouble. A Lion takes his up to play, but Malik trades him out, leaving it all on Hooch. The lurker way back in the apartments. 30 seconds left for him to try and recover this round against forZe, but I think it's done. The CTs have the bomb control. The AWP has been dropped by a Lion. He's just left to save this AK-47. It's going to be a 4th round on the board for forZe. So they keep striking back, even when EPG seem like they've got a very clear advantage. They just keep going.
Counter-terrorists win.
Last one more force buyer coming in. The T side still wants a good round here. Three AKs, 1 Galil, 1 AWP. The AWP for XSE trying to challenge against a Lion in this case. Backed up towards middle, and it's Yekindar to receive the first frag. Jerry going falling. As they push quickly, Yekindar gets his second. Burns alive in the Molotov. 11 HP. Didn't need to receive that much, but still will regardless as the T's roll their way back in. Losing 2 players of forZe already, and the bomb will get planted. A 5-on-3 situation. An 8th round on the board for EPG as they continue to roll their way on through against forZe. And well, the CTs have kind of been struggling here. They've had some very confident rounds, obviously. Elements Pro have been in the lead from the word go, and forZe are yet to equalize against them. So an 8th round sits towards their favor. It all comes down to these couple of exit frags, potentially. Kree will get Malik down. That's as far as it goes in this particular case, so 8-4 on the T-side board. Going quickly in towards mid, the T's will go once again. XSE going to hear these footsteps. Can he lock it down there? Malik's going to be the man to take the front of the defensive lines up 2, trying to get the 3rd on Kree. Not quite. XSE does trade out Fenvicious though, so keeping a hold of it. A 2-on-4, a 2-man advantage for forZe every step of the way. Hiski will spot Kree entering. Kree will spot him back, but Jerry's got a backstab on the line, so it all comes down to Kree. Bomb on his back. 1 versus 4. Sprays on the first. We can't get much further than that as forZe again locked down a confident round against EPG. And EPG is starting to run out of reserves. The funds are not looking right for this T side. $1,400 on Hooch. He's invested everything in that last round. $29.50 on a Lion. No one's got enough to full buy and drop the AKs. So Lion's going to take a scout in, a P250 for Hooch. Doesn't matter, I guess he can have that extra chance to, or extra room to breathe in terms of calling. But on the back foot are the forZe. Sorry, the EPG side. forZe are still on the back foot in terms of the rounds, but EPG may have to be considering a few more. Their weapon advantage for this round means that they won't be going in the strongest. They need to find an opening frag, but considering how easily they've been able to overwhelm the forZe CT side, it wouldn't surprise me if these AKs could do the trick here. They've got 3 in play still. That's more than enough. Yekindar looking around for face crack. She will spot him, will spray him, will take him down. Jerry there for the quick trade. Sprays on 2, turns it back to a 4 versus 4. But Lion, with his scout shot, quickly gets a 2 for 1. And the bomb will be planted on the B-bomb site. Simple peek and pick on the headshot. A Lion's even going to creep around. Hiski's going to catch Hooch, who is the lurker over on B. Jumps out, sorry, on A. Jumps out, gets towards Graveyard. Hiski looking for the simple spray, and actually the P250 will take him down. Malik will get the trade, giving forZe free reign of the A-bomb side, but now they know where EPG are playing in from. And forZe have to stay on the back foot, try and defend against the incoming T-side players who look like they want to go hunting. They want to take as much away from forZe in this next round as possible because it is the last round of the half. And if they can go in with a full reset, that could be an easy 10-5 half for EPG. As Kree goes down to Malik. XSE desperately trying to get a shoulder shot against one of these players, but misses. Alliance forced back. And there we are, 9-5 to the favor of EPG, with 2 players staying alive on either side. So expensive ordeal for both, but they're going to reinvest anyway. AK's coming out for Marses. Full support from forZe. M4 CZ for Hiski. Might not be the best off player in this point in time. I think Malik can drop one, and yeah, the AK stays in for him. 2 full sets of utility for the T side. A decent, well, not quite. Only 1 full set for forZe, but they spread things thin, and Lion peaks up to take XSE down as the first frag. No AWP in this round, but the AK has been doing its job. He got that one from the scout kill. early on in the last round. Malik on the boost spot of quad, but can't do anything with it. Hooch takes him down. Face crack traded by Kree as well. And Hiskey and Jerry, now just Jerry, all alone towards mid. A FAMAS to take one down, but now he knows where the T-side are holding him from. Trying to spot Yekindar, trying to take him down. It's just not going to happen. 10-5 to the favor of the T-side. As forZe just lock the whole show down. But of course, we've got to talk about those round biases, and EPG, sorry, forZe, excuse me, have a T-side bias. They are very good on T-side of Inferno, so they only need to win the pistol, and then they may be back in the running for this one. So, got to be wary. Do the EPG squad that need to be. 2 flashbangs out for Kree, the defuse kit in play for him as well. Face crack. HE, flash, and a smoke. Yekindar already peeking. The Lions ready and waiting. Yekindar gets the first frag on Jerry. EPG trying to hold off for whatever they can, but face crack takes him right back out. Kree with a great flash to keep them suppressed. Ben Vicious spots them as they cross on either one man, though. I don't know how much they can see, but now they know the push is coming in towards B, and he's desperately looking for a headshot. Kree held back. Ben Vicious gets one headshot, looking for his second, but runs out of bullets. Max will take down Kree as well. And Hooch, ooh, a quick drive-by headshot to take down Hiskey and enter back into the retake. Looks for his second, but can't quite land it on Malik there. Back towards New Box, and XSE takes Yekindar out, so it's all up to Hooch. The fuse kit dropped on the site. He's got to go quick. He's got to find this lone man. Knows that one is towards New Box, and he knows the one is towards Grill. We should know at the very least. He's going to have to peek up towards it. He sees Malik peeking in from both sides, lands the head, knows where XSE is, up for the 3K clutch, now spotting out his shoulder, looking for the headshot, second tap, no, it's not going to happen. As XSE cinches the 6th, keeps forZe in for another chance to take the lead away from EPG. Line already in with Scout, trying to force the issue. Gets a good tag on the first man. If he can get the headshot, he will be able to do so. XSE down. And Malik, next man up. Yekindar spots him as second Scout in play for the CT side. So Lion will get 4 out and fragged out by face crack. At least that's a 1-for-1 trade. $600 on the bank for that lone T-side player. What is Hooch doing? Playing the happy angle. Wants the quick kills against T-side players as they get themselves set up. And instead, Kree's going to be boosted. PT50 in hand. And Hooch better be wary of this. 60 seconds still left to go on the clock. forZe are not suppressed, but they're just holding back around this corner and ensuring that no one will really get the one up above them. If they get one of these frags, then it can fall apart for the T-side. Look at the stat coming in from EPG with Yekindar not seeing any one of these players. There's no reason to call the rotation. Smokes go down. Hooch is ready. Flashed out, however, spams the eagle shots. None of the headshots connect it, but P250 out for Ben Vicious and Krieg. Ben Vicious will get that one frag. Hixie also takes one frag and face crack. Chimes right back. It's all on Hooch. Now just in a 1 versus 3 as the kills go to the favor of the T-side. The bombers go down. Deagle out looking for Malik through the smoke. He just can't do it. 7 rounds will be on the board for forZe here. Three AKs come out for forZe. It's a full eco for EPG. They play the exact same full eco that forZe had on their second CT conversion. So do forZe expect this? They're going in towards mid, so they don't, but maybe this might be a nice pick on it. Face Crack gets 1, 2, 3, 4 kills for the SMGs. Jerry will finish the job. Face Crack in XSC, farming up the money. Plenty now on the board here for forZe. EPG have a rifle round now to play with, and they need to get one away unless forZe... They want to give forZe the chance to potentially 2-0 them out of the series. It is possible. It's more than plausible right here. M4's coming into play for the CT side. forZe, the man that peeks up close but backs right off. Cree next up to face towards the B-bomb site, and the incendiaries come back. forZe quickly go into the banana setup. They hold back, at least for a moment, at least for a second. 1 minute and 20 left to go on the clock. The T's haven't taken mid-control. They haven't got apartments default. XSC is going to set that up. He's going to play Lurk for this round. So he gets taken down. He'll have the chance to buy the AWP anyway. And EPG are starting to run out of utility. Their last smokes have gone down. It's just flashbangs to keep them at bay here. One of which has been used towards A. Nyekindar on A. Hooch also on A. A Lion on A. All the utility to defend against an execution towards B. Coming in, Hooch will try and defend it. Cree will get one frag, but forZe is down. Cree still doubles down, and Hooch gets a spray for the smoke. Face Crack is out of action, but XSC quickly trades out, gets one of the AKs in his hands. A 2 versus 3 situation to the favour of the CT side. Hooch has got a great spray, but none of the bullets land. Eventually, Hiskey will go down to Yakindar. It's all up to XSC, who trades 2K, looking for 4, but not to be in this case. Just too low on the HP numbers. And EPG will claim their rifle round, claim their 11th round, and try and force the issue away from forZe yet. Of course they want a third map. Of course they want to force this. EPG have no choice. They need to go to Mirage to challenge the likes of forZe. So 5 rounds to get there. The question is, can they do it? Straight in, the EPG side will have 2 SMGs. Not the best of buys up against the full buy coming in from forZe. The AWP for XSC, the 4 AKs for forZe. Flashbangs come over. Yakindar just trying to back off alongside Hooch. The Molotovs, incendiaries coming in. Flashbangs to try and keep them at bay. Face Crack pushes Yakindar out of position, but only for a few seconds. 75 HP still left on him. He can still hold it easily defensively. He tried to turn on spray towards Face Crack, but Face Crack takes him down, looks for his second, gets his third as well. And it's all just left to Hooch as the last man. He waits for the bomb to get planted. He's going to try and take down Malik. Indeed, he will be able to do so. But Face Crack's low, but he's still going to peek around, get himself a 4K on 8 HP. Fantastic entries from him. And forZe take the 9th. EPG will be reset, and suddenly it's got a whole lot more difficult for the CT side, as forZe are looking to take this away from them. One minute and 40 seconds remaining. Finally, Face Crack gets the first tap in on a Lion. Down to Mexico, he gets a simple headshot. In the early part of the round, the entries coming out. EPG don't have a whole lot to work with in this round anyway. It's just PT50s and USPs. No CZs, interestingly, are pretty decent lack of CZs in these ecos and quasis and force buy rounds. Either way, EPG not going to hold much of a chance here. Jerry gets 2 more frags with the AK-47. Yekindar is alone. The bomb going to go down on the A site. What can he do from here? Not much is the answer to that question, to be honest. There's just so little available for him. Does get a P250, but now dropping that rifle, dropping that one weapon. They will hear it hit the floor. They know where he is, and Malik will get the kill as a result. Simple AK spray. Still oh so very little for the CT side. Now within 1 are forZe. EPG going to go for this eco once again. CZ's out this time from Yekindar and Hooch. The deal from Lion trying to get this hand cannon in play. Hooch, oh, he's going to hear these footsteps. Is he going to get the good timing? Not going to spot XSE, who forces him back behind the smoke. As the T should make their way quickly around to the A bomb site. It's only Yekindar and Hooch to defend it. CT is coming in from the B bomb site. Maybe able to get some good frags here, but FenVicious caught off guard by Jerry. 2 players fall over all. Cree trying to peek or try and get whatever he can. Does spot Malik, does take him down. Look for Jerry. Not going to happen. As Hiskey and Jerry chime on to the last few frags. 3 kills for Jerry overall. And forZe equalised. 11-11 now. And EPG. They've got M4s, an AK for a Lion. Hooch. With another M4 as well. They need a rifle round here, otherwise EPG face the risk of going out to the bottom bracket, the bottom half of the bracket of the group stage. It's a Lion, good flick on Hiskey to get things off, but no, face crack denies any man advantage for EPG as he trades the AWP player back out. EPG once again lose their ace in the hole. Yekindar will get face crack though, and Cree takes Malik out of the action. Meanwhile, over on the other side, 2 frags come back, 1 returns for the CT side. It's a 2-on-1, and the bomb has been dropped in their control. All up to the AWPer. XSE power. M4, I think that's been dropped in middle. Could potentially be using in this next round. Potentially be using to try and force the issue away from the 2 CTs that remain. Yekindar and FenVicious, both held up in a corner. Does XSE read this? Try and smoke into the apartments. Try and prompt out a peek, a mistake from EPG. But they're not going to bite. They've got their angles held down, and they're just going to sit here and wait. And wait, and wait, and wait. 20 seconds on the clock. XSE peeks up, spots them. The quick scope lands between them. And EPG do lock down a 12th. And now the timeout is caused by forZe at the moment in time. Of course, when we take this pause, you can see the loot bet odds, 1.95 money line to forZe. Who have turned this whole thing around, of course, the to 11 scoreline. EPG in full control for this one. AWP's out for both squads. A Lion with 1 for the CT side, XSE with the other for the T side as the nades go down, smokes together. Cree back behind sandbags. Hooch The UMP, I think there was a shot coming in from XSE. By the way, there's two CTs back here, two more are going to get called in the rotation. Ambitious and Kree on the way. It looks like forZe are going to slow this whole thing down. Meanwhile, Jerry towards the banana position. And tries if he can peek out, take down a Lion, the main AWPer, the main defender for the B-bomb site. Hell, actually, the bomb's heading over this way. The three Seaside players, are they going to commit towards this fake? If they can wrap around, they may be going in for the speedway push. In this case, there's two players covering it down. Vicious is the man that takes the first frag. FaceCrack gets it back, and Kree shuts down the last. But meanwhile, a Lion has fallen. At this point, the AWP of XSE can just back off. Jerry is holding it down on Kree. Kree realizes this AWP has been picked up, and he tries to bait out the shot. Malik will still take him down. And the bomb will get planted. A 2-on-3 retake. A difficult prospect for EPG as they are at the disadvantage. 2 AKs. 1 tap headshots per plenty for the CT side. Of flashbangs in will catch Jerry, but he still takes a blind shot against Yekindar and wins it out. All on Hooch. 1v3. And Malik will shut him down. Another reset against EPG. This is not looking good here. Just basic pistols, the CT side, an eco round again. forZe just playing passive because they know that they can at this point. The CTs have to receive them, and these weapons are ready to rip them apart. MAC-10's in play. FaceCrack challenging against the Lion. Will spot him, take his head off his shoulders, back off against Yekindar. Forced to reload, actually, and may be able to bait him out on the kill. Nice and easy for him. As Jerry gets Vicious, it all falls apart towards B as well. Kree. Now being the last man that remains for the CTs as Hooch does full. And XSE gets the P250 shot. At the very least, Kree got 1 frag, but it's not enough to stop forZe getting to 13, and now looking to take map and match points. 13-12, they've got the lead. They're 2 rounds away from the end goal for forZe. AWP's out for a Lion. The FAMAS is in Vicious and Hooch's corner. 1 M4. 1 UMP against the full-blown rifles of forZe. The AWP for XSE, the 4 AK-47s. The T side. Slowly peeking towards apartments and slowly peeking towards Bernarda. As 2 players hold it down from EPG. For B, the bomb's over there. It looks like a stack coming out. It's only FaceCrack trying to lurk his way into the A-bomb side. Try and pull a rotation, potentially could put some utility out there. You can see them. Vertical crossfire from the FAMAS. Vicious tries to hear some footsteps. He may have heard the drop coming in. Now he's going to hear the utility coming out. Here we go. FAMAS and M4 to lock down the defensive. forZe will push in. Actually, they're going to rotate back away. Hooch is going to get dealt with, and as is Yekindar. Vicious has no choice but to peek out, but the bomb's already made its way there. It's a 4-on-3. The Lion's going to turn it to 3, though, as Malik goes fall into the hands of the AWPer. But Lion is yet to really go nuts for his team as XSE takes out Vicious, looks for the backstabber, and the next man spots out Kree, but can't get the flick. Kree will make his way into the A-bomb site as a result. Backed up by a Lion, and he desperately looks for a frag against one of the players towards Pit. FaceCrack is here, looking in for him. Spots him, sprays him, can't take him down. Another second face will be able to do so. It's XSE with the AWP shot that wins it out, and a Lion just left to back right off. and concede a 14th to forZe yet again. 3 rounds of loss bonus and investment in this one, however, means that EPG may have to force it. Or may have to save it. What do? Do they allow forZe to get to the overtime point? The Lion trying to back off. All close range. Face crack takes him down. They've got no choice now. Surely they must eco and go for 3 rounds in a row to get 16. Sorry, 15 to 15, I should say, not 16 to 16. But forZe are now 2 confident rounds away. This is an eco, a quasi, a half buy. Mostly CZs, Deagles, and no armor for the CT side. EPG. Backs against the wall. Yakindar slowly peeks up. Hiskey will follow through with the kill. Look for Lion as the next man. It's easy pickings for the T-side player. As he gets to Kree on the corner. It's a great position actually to take down T-side players, but not if he peeks out like this. Oh boy, Jerry. Jumping on top of the sandbags, tapped up, he still wins out the fight. And again, the B-bomb site is open. What can Fenvicious and Hooch do? Fenvicious will try and pull the rotation. The Eagle could catch some players off at long distances, but face crack to peek in on the A site, and where do you go if you're Fenvicious? They know it's the B site now, they should realise it, and Jerry will lock on through the smoke, take him down. Map and match point, here we go. Elements Pro Gaming need to force this to overtime in order to have a chance at this series now. It's last chance saloon for them, also they'll be dropping to the lower bracket to face off against Pro 100 in the group. Let's see where we go from here. It's M4's out in full. Limited utility sets that EPG are already forced to use out towards Banana as the Molotov burns its way on through, and Jerry maintains an angle above Kree. Will take a little bit of damage, maybe Fenvicious and Kree may have heard that, but a great flashback. She catches Jerry off guard, and Kree will get credited with the kill. 5-on-4 situation as Yakindar and Co move in and around the bomb site. Trying getting in towards A. Hooch at close. A Lion. A little bit on the far peak, but Malik takes him down. Yakindar with a quick trade. He's trying to hold on towards the balcony. He takes himself a double solo HP. Malik and XSE try and peek up against it. Hooch meanwhile on site, and XSE's got him behind him. The AWP tries to lock onto the first man, but he can't get the job done. Well, EPG stay alive for a little bit longer now. 15 to 13 as our best of 3 rolls on tonight. As the Orpers, XSE is going to get burnt down. 20 HP already. What happened there? Was he in mid and just tanked a Molotov? That's already a nice advantage for EPG, and they can walk off the back of this. Then forZe may have to concede overtime to them at this point. They are stacked up in mid and into the apartments. 5 on 3. Flashbangs come through, utility pouring in from the T-side. Yakindar forced to back off towards the balcony again, but he's got a great position against several T-side players. Face crack drive buys him though, takes him down. Kree trying to spray on through as Fenvicious comes on towards one. Kree gets the second, and as does Fenvicious double down. Bomb has been dropped, and it's a confident hold from the CT side again. 14 to 15 now. And a last buy up here for forZe. They're going to take a tactical because they want to close this out in the next round. They want to finish the job. But EPG want to force us to another overtime tonight. Can they do it is the question. And further to the extension, can they force us to our final map? Mirage is waiting in the wings. So what's up, Doc? What's the plan? AWPs, AKs. Single sniper, 4 rifle set up from the forward side. EPG have 2 AKs on Femficious and Hooch. The CZ for a line. I think he may have been dropped the AWP. Yeah, he has been dropped it. And forZe so far using 3 of their tactical pauses. Trends come through, Kree getting past the Molotov, a great position against the seed side, but he ain't able to square on through, gets 1, and the second, no, not quite, but Malik open to a trade, the Lion takes 1 more down. 2 on 4, and although Kree is the sacrifice, he's a sacrifice worth taking, as EPG, a 2-man advantage, make it a 3-man. As Hiskey is the lone man that stands between them, and a 1-on-4 takes down Yekindar, but the bomb is in CT control. Such a difficult, impossible position to fight himself out of, and I think this round may be done. It looks like we're going to overtime. As EPG force the issue away once again in the series, and try their best, try their damnedest to take Inferno away, to take us to map 3. Let's see what Hiskey can do from here. 45 seconds on the clock. And there it is. Lion locks it out, makes it official. MR3 16K is now out to play. Taking a look at the stat line. EPG being kept in play by basically a Lion alone. 22 frags. Meanwhile, FaceCrack's having the game of his life. 31 so far. What a player, man. EPG have done enough to hold on for long enough. Take a small break just to ensure that their players are well kept. Small water control break. Very ready to jump into this overtime. EPG. And if you're just joining us, they are down a map in the series. And it was their map pick, so it's a very crucial, very down to the wire overtime we have on our hands here. As they desperately try and cling on for a chance. Of course, this is only the opening match, so if they do lose this map, it's not going to be the worst situation in the world. They won't necessarily be out. So there are second chances available to them. And, hello. Sound on the clean feed has seemed to have disappeared, so not sure what's going on there. I will try and see if I can get it back, but that's weird. Okay, well, we might be having a bit of a silent game here. It's just going to be my voice trying to run through this matchup. And give you guys a... not a radio cast per se, but almost like a radio cast as they come through into the mid position. forZe are going to get shut down by most players from the CT side. Hiskey takes down 1 more. He gets himself his second frag. As Hooch trades on back to a 1-on-3. Make it almost not on 3. His XSE power is forced back out of position. With an AWP just trying to get himself out of dodge is not going to happen today. And there it is. The first round on the board for Elements Pro. So single ops come back in play. Of course, it is ML316K, so all investment all the time. No economy balance needs to come through as they also get all the utility out and put it instantly in towards the B-bomb site. There we are. Sound has returned. Not sure what happened there, but our clean feed is now back to play. And the first frag has come through for a Lion. As XSE power goes down. And Jerry tries to get the trade back onto one of them here. Very little will be away from them. Smokes out the T side. Try and enter. Try and find a way through. Flashbangs out. Face crack looking in. Spots a Lion. Takes him down. Oh my god! A second frag through the smoke. Takes the headshot of Hooch. And forZe are now back in control. A mad advantage is 10 HP on face crack, but still they have it. And Jerry will follow through. Kree still to defend back here towards second. It's 1-for-1. He looks for another headshot on Malik and he connects it on towards him. It's all up to him now. But meanwhile, face crack turns a triple kill to his favor and he opens up A. Kree knows the position he stands in. And he's got to get this frag. Knife out, doesn't know that face crack's close and he will try and take the fight against him. The AK standing in the back and sprayed in the back. As forZe a back and forth round. To make this happen still brings an even scoreline. Double ops in play from Hooch and a Lion. forZe have a single AWP out for XSE. A Lion straight in towards Banana looking for his first frag. Spots the AWP down. Smoke to keep him covered. He's trying to look for Malik as well. He knows that there's one man towards the cross. Ooh, gets a good angle but can't land the smallest of pixels. The headshot would have been enough. But not in this case. Yekindar burns down towards the apartments. The Lion forced back away from the advanced Banana position and will rotate back into the coffins. And Kree is ready and waiting. Back behind first box. Make some noises as well, the T side. And make their way in, Molotovs. Trying to force them away from positions. Face crack's going to take a lot of damage. Out towards this Banana position. I think he suffered to the hands of a Molotov, it seems, or incendiary somehow. 4 HP remains on him, though. One of the key AKs for forZe right now. So they look ready to set themselves up. A quick push coming in from Jerry. 23 HP. Here's a sacrificial lamb. He still gets a frag for his trouble. Still trying to enter as meanwhile the T side push in towards the A side. It's a 2-on-3 retake as Hooch rotates in. Gets a good tag. Deagle out, but XSE turns his up on towards his head. And Kree, nothing he can do from here. Out to Speedway. Down and out. As forZe take the 17-16 half advantage in the T side half. That's 2-1 in overtime. Very even half, but here we go. EPG again need this overtime. They need this map. They cannot afford to lose out. Else this one may already be over. Get back into position. His face cracked with a nice double nade down alongside Malik to take out Hooch in Banana. Opening frag to the favor of the CET side. And that's the kind of opening frag you want. Straight up nades in the face. A 5-on-4 situation to the favour of the CT side. M4 on Jerry. M4 on Face Crack as well, as he tries to look up aggressive and close. We didn't find anything from here, though. He's got actually a stack of 4 players. So smoking it down, making sure it stays here. Actually will body block the second smoke. So did they hear that? Are they expecting it to be an open bomb site? He sprays his way on through. Yakindar takes him down though. Jerry lines up so many frags. He gets himself 2 straight bullets. Looks at Vicious and locks out the triple. Almost the 4th on a line. The knife's out, but no. The P250 turns on towards him. And the line stays for a couple of seconds longer in this round. 15 HP and a 1-on-3. A serious clutch or kick situation for him. As forZe lock it down again. XSE has the cross. He has the AWP trained onto him. And the Lion goes down. 18-16. Map and match point for forZe. As they look to turn a 2-0 to their favour again above EPG. Absolute chaos in that B-site entry. And so well played from forZe to block off the key smokes. Set themselves up. And go for the 18th round here. A Lion gets Malik, kicks things off for EPG. forZe only need a round to go all the way over the edge. Trying to get a trade frag right here. They're in passive positions. XSE back towards short. We'll go back towards the bomb site itself. Backed up by a Hisky here towards pit. The teams make their way into the A site. Good peek from Face. Crackbeat doesn't get the kill. Kree trades it. 5-on-3. The CTs are free looking for whatever they can. XSE with the AWP on the site. Oh, great flick looking for his third. He's going to get it. Oh my god, it's so good from the AWP. And he gets 4 frags overall to shut it down. forZe 19-16 win out the second map and close it all down against the EPG squad. It's a 2-0 in the series to bring themselves to the next part of the group stage bracket. They're going to the upper part of the bracket. And they will face off for a spot in the quarterfinals. But for the time being, that's going to be it from us today here on the B stream. A very tense couple of matches, but in the end, they swing to the favours. And they swing very wide indeed. Once again, my name has been Switchblade J. I have been your commentator. Space Jam and forZe and EPG versus Pro 100 are your matches for the next day. So be sure to make sure you tune that out and follow the StarSeries channels for all of the information. I'll be back on the main channel in a couple of hours' time as I will be casting the North American regions. So if you don't want to tune into that, it's twitch.tv/starladder_CS_EN1. Actually, no, sorry, it's just EN, not 1. But either way, be sure to tune into that. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you back here soon.
LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.